Okay, so now we are ready to start rolling out the bread so we can get ready to cook it. And I'm going to put some flour down, and I'm going to take it out of the mixer and put that over here, put some flour over top of it, and so as you can see, I'm getting ready to do that. Get some stuff out of the way, and I start rolling it out. And I'm actually going to cut it in half and do half of it because I actually doubled this recipe. So get it out and start mixing it. Turn it over, get some more flour under it. The knife out of the way. Turn it over again, get some more flour under it so I can stretch it out. And remove that, whatever that is. And then take it and the thing is, it doesn't necessarily need to be nice and square, nice and round, because you can cut it however you want it. So, yeah, I was thinking to keep a lot of bread here. So, okay, and I'm gonna now take it, and I'm going to cut it up in a second, but I have to get a pan first. Okay, so here is the pan. It's the same pan I used when I did my ribs. And what I'm going to do is cut up the bread and into rectangular pieces, thereabouts, because I'm actually going to be serving it for lunch in about, I don't know, an hour and a half, because I have 3 women coming over that I'm going to be doing a cooking lesson with. And yes, they are gorgeous, and I don't mind saying that it's going to be a lot of fun with them. And I think with them today, I'm going to make wild rice bread and my country seed bread. Oh no, I'm going to do a raisin rye, but with no raisins. It's going to be, I'm trying some dried cherries to see what that's like. So I'm going to now cut up the bread. And the more funky, the better, actually, but if you don't want it for sandwiches, or even if you do want it for sandwiches. So we take that, cut it like that, put it on the pan, and I'm going to cut it like this, and then like this, and then this is what they look like when they're on the pan. And they'll rise, and we'll put some Zaatar spice on it. Okay, so now we have the bread in the pans, and I'm going to now mix up the Zaatar spice. And you can see here it's really quite thick. And so we just mix it up and see how thick that is. And I'm going to take my pastry brush and apply it on liberally. And this is not a clean, this is not necessarily without making a mess, especially when you're doing it on the barbecue, because this happens to spill quite a bit. So you add it on, and like that, as you can see, like I say, very liberally. Damn liberals. And go with that. So I will do the rest of that, and the next you're going to see me is actually getting ready to put it on the barbecue. I'm only going to do one side, and I'll put the other side on while it's on the barbecue. So here we are in my backyard, one of my favorite places to cook, and we're going to start cooking the zaatar bread. The barbecue is really quite hot. I'm going to turn it down quite a bit. It's really up there, and we have that down. And this is a very quick cooking process, as you're going to see. So take the bread and grab a piece if it comes, and then just put it down. And you have to expect a lot of flare up with this because of all the olive oil that's in it, like that. And you, like my ribs, you need to be prepared to move them when you have too much flare up. So I'm going to put these all on. One pan, and then I'm going to get the oil zaatar spice and put on. Okay, so as you can see, they're really quite flaring up quite a bit. I don't even have the option of not. I'm going to move that to the space more like this, and now I'm just going to add the zaatar spice. And again, don't be shy with it, and make sure you get right to the bottom where all the spice is. So be very liberal with it. Damn liberals. And by the time I have this on, the spice, it's going to be time to turn them over if I haven't gone too far. I've been known to go too far sometimes in my life, and I'm okay with that. My friend Todd, who I interviewed, my first interview after myself, was the one that usually helps me with this, and he couldn't be here this morning. He might be later when we do the cooking class with the three lovely ladies. And these are going to be cooked right away. Probably could have had my pan less hot, my barbecue, but these are almost done. And I'm just going to add some more oil zaatar spice. Again, rather liberally. Damn liberals. And put that on there. Make sure you get all the spice at the bottom, not just the oil and the lemon. And you can actually see, you probably can't see, but there's actual lemon pits in here, which is fine. And if people don't like them, they can just spit them out. But of course, these three ladies that are coming out, they would never do that. Okay, now we're going to check to see. Yeah, and that's just a bit longer. Actually, I can turn the heat up now because I've lost quite a bit of the heat. And get this out of the way. And I thought I needed this, but I don't. I'm going to give them a quick turn just to some of the oil, and so they're a bit less greasy when you eat with them. And take them off. And that's a fine example of what it's supposed to look like, both sides. I know your mouth is watering, mine is, and I get to eat them right away. So take them off. Oh, I didn't turn this one over. And what you're going to need to do is actually I'm going to do another batch right after this, but I'm not going to show you that because you've already seen it. And what you need to do is let all the fat burn off the barbecue and the oil. Not fat, but the olive oil. So it doesn't, give more of a charcoaly taste, frankly a burnt taste to the other ones. So, all right, let me grab one of these bad boys. These are great at parties with hummus, and they're very hot. And they are wonderful, and you make this, and you can never go wrong. People just love it. Luc Bouchard with Solvac Life Coaching Services. I've been making bread for like 30 years, and life is good. You have a good day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's an interview, and I don't know what class or what video we're in, but take care and good eating.